Hello everybody to Whimsy Pendants, you can call me Whimsy. If you hear everything in the background I do apologise, I don't have any noise panels and I'm currently in my room as it's the only place that I have. This video was taken during the night, that's why it's so quiet. If you hear the white noise in the back, it's my fan. We're currently having a kind of heat wave in the UK, so I also have two cats, so you'll be hearing possibly them in the background. Again, I apologise, I'm completely new to this, so you'll have to deal with most of the noise that you can hear. Anyways, onto this video, I'll be going through some things to explain what I'll be doing and taking you along with me, because I'm completely new to beading, to public anyways. I've done it a little bit, like bracelets, but nothing fancy. This is all the beads that I have currently. I have ordered some and some supplies, and you'll be seeing that when I get them. But for the meantime, you'll be dealing with these. They're not the best, but you know, it's what I have. Anyways, so far, I have no plans on selling as of this moment. So none of the things you will see are going to be products for sale. I have no website. I don't have any like Etsy or anything like that. I do not have. This was hopefully going to be a plan that I will get into the future. I'm hoping I can sell, but I'm leaving that for now. But as of this moment, it's purely just going to be watching me make things and watching me like go into a little bit of what research maybe, or some kind of designs. It all depends on what I feel like. The plan in place purely is doing research, practicing, finding my style, what I exactly want to go into. I have a whole list that I'll be going through when I finally get these beads. So that will be coming in, and hopefully I can explore more and find really what I'm best at doing and what I really fall in love with. Plan for going to fairs, cons, craft fairs, whichever I can really access. That's close by and still in the UK. Because I want to start selling there if I can, to know if it goes well, what goes well, and little bits and pieces like that. And I'll be going to quite a few before I even think of selling, purely because this gives me insight of what it's like to sell products in real life, like face to face, and also which products of mine would really sell the best. So I know what to put more of if I go into a website. Shipping, I have again a list here. Shipping, when I do go into selling online, it depends on international cost. So maybe at first it'll be UK based only. This is because depending on the weight and where I'm shipping off to, and also the platform I use to ship, it all depends on pricing. But oh, as you can see, my cat here. I told you she would appear somewhere. But purely for shipping, that will all depend when I get into the online business. I just thought I'd mention that now, have it out of the way. About kind of my list that I have, I don't really know what else to put in here. Any advice, ideas, friends are all welcome. Comment, come find me on my other socials. I would love to have some kind of friends and advice on where to go, what I could do, ideas. I really don't mind. I want to be more crafty and make more hobbies instead of just sat down and only going to work. So I have hopefully some ideas that I can get started on, and just little pieces and bits and pieces like that. That's from my list anyways that I've mentioned. Just bits about selling, and I thought I'd make that like a good second video with me crafting behind it, purely to give you insight of what I plan on doing. the fact also that I'm not selling, just in case anybody asks. I'll see how I can pin this, because I feel like that's very good information to know that I'm not selling currently. So if you, obviously, so nobody really asks, or if they do, we can always just redirect and mention I'm not currently anyways. We hope and we pray, but a lot goes into it, and I want to see how well it receives first, instead of just immediately jumping into, especially the fact that I don't really have anything at the moment. As I've mentioned, I've currently ordered, and you'll be seeing that when it comes in, but I don't have anything, so what can I really start a business with? Currently, I can start narrating, I guess, on the screen, because I'm not very good at recording. This is just my camera that I have because I'm a photographer. I did a photography course. So this is just a tripod and my camera with a zoom in lens. And it doesn't focus that well when I try to show close-ups. You'll see me, I'm off screen currently because I keep forgetting that I have to be a bit closer, a bit more to the right. I keep forgetting about it. That's completely my bad, but I'm not used to filming. I'm only used to just still images and being behind the camera. But I'm obviously not here. It's on a tripod. I'm going to start possibly recording more with my phone, as I find possibly that might be easier. But that will depend. I might switch and change it. But currently, I'm just beading some of whatever I have. Mostly it's pearls and these, I don't know what you would call them. The little thin ones. I don't know. The ring-like ones, whichever you call them, I'm not really sure. But I'm still off screen. I'll notice at some point in a moment. But I do realise that I think right now the string that I'm using is possibly too short. If I remember correctly, this was again taken last night. It's currently around 1 the next day. So I've skimmed through the footage a little bit, but I'm just putting these beads on at some point. But right now I'm just fastening it to create a kind of loop, like the phone charms that you'll be able to see. Since I only have this like elastic wire that came with the kit that I got for my birthday or Christmas. It was one of them. I think it was Christmas. But I got it from my friend, and I thought I might as well use it, since it's the only thing that I have. I've completely disappeared off screen now. But I'm just figuring out how to knot this elastic, because it's quite difficult. It's not great, but it's sturdy enough that it will hold things. I'm getting frustrated, apparently. I've realised that it's too short and won't actually fit what I wanted on it. I get frustrated a little bit in this video because, well, the tweezers and the beads, they don't work very well together, apparently. You'll see at some point at the end where I just give up on the tweezers and just put them down. The scissors, they came with the kit, they aren't great. You have to actually forcefully pull them apart quite a bit to then shorten it and then cut, because it's like one of those foldable ones. Not great, but it's what you get in a kit, isn't it, really? So I don't know really what else to mention. Unsure. First voiceover ever, so it's a bit patchy, but it's whatever I have on hand, so I guess I'll come back near the end of the video, you know, say thank you, show you what I've made if I can. I don't think I know. I've got it on my TikTok if you want to see the finished products, because I couldn't for the life of me get my camera to focus up close. You'll see that later on. I just completely fail at it. If I can, I'll put it in, but if you don't see it, if you don't see the close-ups, then it'll be on my TikTok, which I should have linked down below for you guys, as well as my Facebook and my Instagram. I have these because I want to try and use YouTube for long form like I'm doing now, and maybe talking through or putting text on. TikTok is purely going to be where I think you typically see. You see the ASMR, you see the hauls, you see bead restocking, you see finished products. And Instagram and Facebook will be more for the professional photos of the finished products. So on there, it will purely be just the things that I make in like flat form, hanging, whichever I decide on doing. But those will be like the professional photos. I hope that's cleared up at least something to whoever's watching. I'm completely unsure. I don't know if this is going well. But as my second video ever, it's something. I have something I've produced. I have, since it's obviously British time, I will be posting every Thursday at 6 and every Sunday at 8 in the afternoon. I do have that on my banner. The BT obviously is British time, so whatever time that correlates to whatever, obviously it depends. But that is British time. Thursday at 6, Sunday at 8 in the afternoon. I've chosen these days purely because I do have a job, I have work, and I'm usually at work every Sunday morning. So Sunday afternoon is always just a good day. Thursday was a bit of a, I should probably post maybe twice a week to begin with, purely because they're such short videos and I'll probably be making a lot, hopefully, and have something else so you're not just stuck with one shortish video, since I have no idea how long these might be or how fast I want it to go through, if I can even talk for that long, or if I'll just stick to text. It might be a mix of both. We'll find out. You're in this journey with me. We'll be discovering this together, I guess. But again, I want to reiterate, any ideas, advice are very much welcome. I'm new to exploring things. I want to explore things. What you think would look best with maybe the kind of beads that I have that I'll get. Any friends, please? I would love some kind of company, friends, just to talk to. I don't know. But any fairs or cons or anything that you could recommend in the area of the United Kingdom? Again, the UK, based in the UK. I can't do anything in the US or any other country. But any craft fairs or anywhere that you know is in the UK, maybe drop some suggestions. That would be great, because I don't know a lot of craft fairs. Anyways, I'm going to shut up now, and you can just watch the rest of the video if you want. But I just wanted to get those points down very early on, because they're quite important, and it's just informative you of what I plan on using this channel for, and any other social for. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the rest of the video. I will be going. Bye bye! Well, that is absolutely everything. I hope you enjoyed this video and what you see and what I've created thus far. Just 2 things. But anyways, I hope you really do enjoy. Hopefully you come back. Hopefully you tell more people. We can come on this journey, I guess, together. But anyways, I really do hope you enjoyed this. May the moon bless your day, night, whenever you're watching this. Bye! See you next time.